What are we dealing with here? It looks like tent. Yep. Solid. Free 20% damage. These look like commons to me. Dual crossbows. My transmog looks kind of crazy with the hero cape though. Looks like we got flex. We'll see how much I want to use that. Lancer. Oh, my goat. Oh, Lancer. You know me so well. It just enables so many things. There's so many traits and so many weapons and so many things where it's like if you're at close range or you're at long range or, you know, whatever, something good happens. Well, if you get both all the time, all of a sudden, she's doing like 1 billion damage. So. I'll be like, I was gonna correct myself. I'm like, billions don't exist in this game, let's be real. I think the most I've ever done was on like a degenerate run and it was, you have to take 2. What was it, like 13 million? But it was like degenerate. It had to be a trait that scaled infinitely with a active that you should... 1 second. Oh, what can this be? I almost don't want it to be the hoodie event just because the scaling's insane. I'd rather just have it be the training room. Oh, determination. I think it's you get 1 heart, which is kind of nice with this guy because it's free 10%. For free for me. Nice. We do get a level up for boss, which is kind of nice. You guys are so tanky. Oh my god. What do we want to take here? Oh, this is what I was talking about. Grants 100% crushing hit chance with range damage. Freaking go. So dexterity is high, but you have to use ranged. That is the only issue with it. Or if it was something like close combat, I think close combat just says at close range, you just do a ruthless. Like, that's crazy. Because it's with everything. This, I have to keep taking ranged weapons, but I kind of want to take this because any opportunity I get to lean into Lancer is kind of just, I don't know, just fun. Let's hope we get a companion that's like, you do more damage at close range. I'm like, hell yeah, I do. Flexes on you. Oh no. Oh no. I was gonna say that. Oh no, our damage is ass. That's what I get for not taking an on hit. Honestly, Tailwind would have been more damage too, because what's the range of this weapon? It's 118 to 162. It's not bad. It's a decent enough range. It's not filthy. It's not like a lightning weapon where it's like 1 to 1,000. You're like, Okay. Best option, 100% it's this. This makes the most sense. It does the most damage. It gives me a malt. It gives me an ailment. Everything's beautiful. But how often do you have crushing off the rip and then you eat a bunch of blueberries? I don't think it's very often. I think it's very thematic too. I got a tent, found blueberries. I got a bow, I'm hunting. I think it's genius. I don't want too much intel. We're trying to get dexterity. I'm trying to lock in ranged weapons. I don't want a hot swap to pocket magic. Royal Armory? Show me, I don't know, Snow Angel. What's that? That's rapid fire with the dexterity. Ooh. I'm confused. Doesn't this just turbo gap that 100, like 100 out of 100 times? 8 times. This throws 3 at a time, and it's one-handed. That's the upside of the Grandmaster Shuriken. It's one-handed, so you could actually like change up what you're doing. This is better if I would have taken like a on hit, because this attacks so fast and it has dexterity. What's this have? It has lucky. I kind of want to do Grandmaster Shuriken. It just sounds way more fun. Like, that looks so sick. I don't know. I don't know, man. I thought it was equipment. I'm alright with this. I'm not okay with your prices, though. They seem kind of criminal. Take this to try to lock in better stuff? Or you take this because this is worth... I feel like I'm going to get more value out of... Right by the bombs. No. You'll find more, trust me. They're right around the corner. Freaking love Grandmaster Shurikens. There's something about them. Don't be Canary, I'll spaz. I'm gonna spaz right now. I already have a companion. I will say 0. Or like half a second of iframes is like a lot, because the baseline is 0.1. Like right now you have 0.1, and you go up to 0.6. That's filthy. Absolutely filthy. If you're a baller, you would just, every time I have to dash, I would hit 7, swap to it, and then switch back to 8 when I have to start swinging again. I've never hit that level of degeneracy. I'm okay with this. Whatever I'm doing right now, this is like peak of what I'm willing to do. So really not that much. It's pretty calm. Bam, bam, bam. Push. Something over. Please be juicy. Was shield for me? I do like that you get instability, but the fear is pointless. Because it's your damage roll, but our damage roll is always maxed out, so it feels pointless. So the fear doesn't matter. I want the instability, is the portion of this I care about. Is it worth it? You'd wear 2 pieces of gear, but you could gain No, the helm is 30% increased damage to feared enemies, isn't it? So if you put both on, you get 30% damage and insane top end, and our auto attacks are always crushing, so that instability just times 1.4 a time. Do you do that now, though? Is it 30% damage? I think you have to wait till you get the second piece. Oh, this is sick, too. I want to block. I don't know, let's try it out. I don't really know what I'm doing. Dang, I was really hoping we'd find like close range does bonus damage. The Fiend one would help on later floors. It just costs 10. I'm taking that just to grab my 2 evils for less than 10. Let's try to get some level up, so we need some money for the tavern. I do need bombs though. Check that out. Lightning Shuriken. I guess the question comes down, like, it's a triggered effect that's not range. That's why I don't think it works. Because this just says range damage. Or you could take a chance and just pick this up in case you see pocket magic. You know, I like the risk. As in, there isn't really a risk. You kind of just, you're kind of fine. We have really freaking good AoE damage, holy crap. You just pick a direction that you see the lines coming from, and you know you're gonna just destroy. Alligator slash crocodile. I don't know if it's freshwater or saltwater. I think that's the difference. My goat. Okay, okay. Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna put this on just right at the tail end of the room to get the attunement. Oh my gosh. 30% increased damage, so that's the same amount we had here. So we've negated that, like, traded. And then we gain instability. Fear is whatever. Now we need stats. Honestly, an on-hit, I say, it feels redundant, but an on-hit really would hit the spot. It just like, one on-hit raises the floor of like what your damage could be. Just because you have like more stuff going out, there's no like if statement attached to it. It's just like, if you're attacking, you will do, like, oh, sorry, I used the if. The if statement is, are you attacking? If yes, your damage will go up by this amount. There's no conditional besides doing what you're supposed to. Hit the spot, would you say? Mm-hmm. I think it would. It would really hit the spot. Like lightning conductor? That's what I'm saying. Whoa! We have ethereal dice. We could actually find something. Okay. On we go. I have all, look at all this dollars I got sitting around down here. Probably get rid of talisman too. No, you keep talisman because you're trying to convince the game we deserve on hit. Genius. The game likes to lead you on. Or maybe I'm leading the game on? I can't tell if am I leaving breadcrumbs or is the game leaving the breadcrumbs? I like to believe I am, because sometimes I won't pick up an item just because I don't want the game to think I like it. Like, oh, we noticed you used an Inferno potion, which gave you an orbital. You must love orbitals more than anything in the world. Here's 3 orbitals and an orbital set. I'm like, oh, I don't love them. Please. As my traits are like on hit, on hit, on hit, on hit. Yeah, but you drank that potion one time. Yeah, it's like, oh, you got me. Okay, jokes aside, on hit would hit the spot. Because we attack faster and faster and faster every single boss kill. And if we're attacking faster, 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 I think I deserve an on hit. I think I deserve 1 lightning conductor. What do you got for me? Is that the booze one? Nope. Nope. On dash gain swiftness. Unfortunately, that is the only thing that does anything here, and I don't feel like using my 1 gold. I don't want to give up the set, even though this might be, yeah. Yay, move speed. I'm trying not to have strength. Bro, I don't have any strength scaling. Whatever. I need to level up. I need to grow up. Right. We're growing up and we're just eating pears forever. Glizzy? Oh god, I don't want to get Glizzy. My stats are gonna be so effed. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh my, fine. I'll take 1. I'm just trying not to get them too off balance. Never mind, it's fine. I think I gotta flex on this guy. That's a good use of flex, is those kind of rooms. For the laser dude. Just breaking up the room. Come on, you're so tanky. It's crazy. That door just say delish? Okay, what are we looking for here? Blessed Hammer, Lightning Conductor, Explosive Force, Icy Conjuration. I would also maybe consider Pocket Magic. Ooh. I didn't consider that. Because I'm just trying to find ways to add more damage. But what if you just mult the damage we have now with lethal? Like you just have executing damage. At far range, you say? What if I'm far and close range? I'll try it. Does this do slashing? It does do slashing, so you could do Razor's Edge and then maybe work your way into a Savage Wounds with your high attack speed. That's another direction I didn't consider. I'm still convinced Point Blank is only on range damage, because that's what it says, unless it's a lie. Unless what it's doing is like, if you're using ranged weapon, now you have, like, now mulch your whole bot, like multiply yourself by crushing. Like, do I put myself in parentheses and put it on the outside, or do I put it on the inside? Like, I'm trying to figure that one out. You know what I'm saying? What's the abbreviation for the rules of mathematics? It's exponents, then yeah, but think of that, but for point blank. Duh. Oh god, our damage. Ah, that guy was just tanky, it's fine. Bedmas. Is that what it is? I thought it was like Pembas. Pemdas, that seems super familiar, because it's parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract. Yeah. But imagine that, but for point blank. Point blankmas. Okay, I gotta lock in. Lord Bedmas. What's the beef stand for? Base, brackets, versus parentheses. Oh. I get it. I'm trying to think what brackets meant. When did I use brackets? I know I used brackets to represent ranges. So like if you went from like a bracket, like a bracket, then 0, then hyphen, then 10, then parenthesis. I think it meant include the 0, but then don't include, then the parenthesis meant you go up to 10, but you don't include 10. Whereas if it was a bracket, you would go down to 0 and also include 0, I think. I don't know. That notation isn't like, oh, double blood chest all the way across the sky. They're like kind of aligned, so I can get clean damage on them right now. That's huge. You're really tanky, man. Okay, big. 10% attack speed, large. Strength, good. Boss damage, fine. Bounty Hunter license could become useful if we find a way to use it. It has a lot of potential. If I would have bought the Fiend Charm, I'm fine. I'm not angry. I'm not mad at all. It's early enough. Let's get the boss reward going. Been a while since math class. Same. My last like class at all was 2013. Because I'm old. I'll take some gloves. Methinks we should have found an on-hit, huh? I'm like oh, it turns out once we lose subdued, our damage is actually pretty good. And also, I do have to remember the way lethal works is each 1% of their health they're missing, you get an extra mult of 1.01. So it's like an extra 1% mult. So if we can get this guy to 50%, it's kind of like over. Yeah, like right here, you should just be getting chunked and then chunked faster and 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 faster. What do you got for me today? Pointless gloves. That's the 1 armor and armor break. Yeah, melee attacks inflict armor break. All right, it's pretty useless. 3 armor, but you pretty much can't repair it. Damn, we should. Rapid fire would have been insane. Oh, come on. I guess I'm taking this for the armor, not because I actually want what else is on there. This would increase my damage though. So this might actually be the best thing there, but also I'd rather just protect my soul hearts. Let's try to force another level up here, or hope we find an armory. I don't know if we can find an armory. I think it's on 6. I don't think there's a rule that it has to be on floor 6, but I feel like that's when I always find the next one. Ooh, there's a secret bottom left. Don't forget it. Don't forget it. Just gonna check what up here first. Money. Please be just an insane item. Wow! It kind of like turbo nerfs my entire run because I did point blank, but lovely. Or not, yeah, point blank is only range damage, where I'd keep the lethal, but I... Doesn't this do like 1? Yeah, it's 3x damage. And you get Fury. Guys. And I get armor break. Oh my god. I like to believe we we put down the breadcrumbs there. Because we're like, oh yeah, my items say melee damage. Okay, I'm sorry, I gotta put, I can't get close to these guys. They're studs. There is an armory here. Dude, I'm so done with this weapon. Give me like an insane crossbow or something. None of these are ranged weapons. Melee. That's already +3. Melee with and on hit. Melee. 100% increased damage with crushing hits. Mind you, that would be cool if that worked, but it doesn't because it's ranged. Magic. Into double heart. I kind of want to roll this room because I'm trying to hold on to point blank because I love playing. Like Lancer's just so much fun. I feel like you get to use the other like 5th of the traits. Don't look at it. If you don't look at it, it's not there. Gosh. What enchant do you have? I have to know. Fiery, oh my god. Oh, I'm sweating. That's so good. You could try to have a run. I've never done a run with this guy. It's high damage. This guy's a stud, but I feel like it's only range damage, so this is what's gonna be crushing, and then this part isn't. By the way, this is the best option. This does more damage than all 3 combined, so. Just to note. Ooh. Wait a minute. That's freaking awesome. Am I stupid? I knew I had to use a bomb to get in there, but then I forgot you need a bomb to get this. No, I don't want to talk about it. It hurts too much. The pain will never cease. I'm sorry, I'm selling Equine Fury. I know it means a lot to everyone, but it doesn't mean anything to me. That was the magic one. Don't need that. You can make an argument for selling Talisman just because you don't think you're going to use it, but 20% of the time this turns into, instead of 35, it's 70. So I'm hitting 2 probabilities, but I'm feeling pretty confident 20% of the time, you know? Don't need that. I'd gladly take both so I don't get put in that weird situation again. And now we need a lot of strength. Ooh. Ooh. Seeing the little lethal icon on an explosion is psycho. That's so awesome. Don't. It only goes up to 10. I just have to keep leveling though. Do I? Holy shit. Huh? Have we always been this awesome? Apparently. Melee. Could have just flexed it. But I'm a silly goose. I gotta lock the hell in is what I gotta do. Spent the whole weekend playing Silk Song and talking about playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. That was like my entire gaming portion of my weekend. Being like, man, I should really play Roller Coaster Tycoon. Man, I should really play Roller Coaster Tycoon. Man, I should really play Roller Coaster Tycoon. I didn't play any of it. It's like, why would I need to? Is that really the best? You don't really need instability. The fear actually matters now that we don't have point blank, so you could probably just roll point blank. Take the extra stam just so we have survivability, and you could replace Bounty Hunter until you have a reason for it. Yeah. That's our survivability. See if we can grab something nice here. Dexterity? That's if you want to influence your level ups. Because Lightning Conductor, Agility, Alacrity is 40% attack speed. That's nice too. We have to get our evil anyways, so you might as well just pick it up. And maybe if you have to influence a level up, you can. Sick. I just realized how funny our traits are. It's point blank, but sharpshooter. So like conceptually, it's like, so how does that work? You're a sharpshooter, but you're at melee range. What's going on there? Okay, I'm sorry, I cannot hit these guys with a damn. Just gotta pepper them. Dude, those guys do not like being peppered. Ooh, pocket magic. And power hungry. These are both insane value. For now, I might just put pocket magic over here, and if I get a bad level up here, then I'll take the power. The power does feel like more damage. I just don't think I'm in a position to hold on to those, and I'd rather just gain a shock for now. It's a mult. Well, free, kind of. Also, it gives me a ranged attack, which I desperately need to kind of get in some of these rooms. I'm sorry, do you see what I see? Watch this. See that? I didn't consider that. That is actually the smartest thing I could have done. I totally meant to do that. Pocket magic's considered an attack. Like, it's like I attacked with my weapon. Well, when I attack with my weapon, it's a chance to blow up. So Spark Wong now blows up. Oh. I was wondering why I'm doing it. Like, they're just blowing up. We're just peppering the whole room with damage. How cool is that? How neat is that? I think it's pretty neat. There's Alacrity. There's Lightning always strikes twice. Don't really have anything to go with that right now. I don't think it counts this. It's a good question if you think it does. Honestly, because it has to be triggered lightning damage. This is not necessarily, it says trigger an attack, but I don't think it's triggered. It says tick. I think this is an opportunity. You take this and you hope the game has bad understanding of what that means. Because it has to be a triggered lightning damage. If it works, it's cool shit ever. If it's not, you put Power Hungry over it. I know the answer to this, but I like to believe I don't. So it should go off twice. That is going pretty fast. That is more than once a second. Straight up. Right? Okay, that is every half a second. Get a timer out. We are legitimately peppering the room with damage. Attack speed. Crit damage. I'm thinking, if I go down there, what am I even gonna buy? Fish are overpriced because I don't have that mastery on anymore. I guess you check anyways. Zags. Full damage, attack speed. They're so pricey. You're gonna buy them both, I won't lie. This could be anything. Or else apply to your companion damage. Seems pretty useless. Sure. Every bit counts, I guess. Could sell this guy. Yeah. Alright, booze me up. Alright, let's skedaddle. Looking for soul hearts. That was Guardian. We were able to kill that guy. That's pretty freaking good. This run is surprisingly dank. Surprisingly filthy. There's interactions happening that I've never experienced before. All because we passed on a trident. I get to experience true joy. Conceptually, you're awesome too. Don't get me wrong. You're really cool. Because we could try to make this blow up. Like, we base our whole run around it. Equip load. I think you just take this for selling, if anything. You could influence a level up too. It doesn't do any scaling. Like, even the explosion is 40, 10, 10. Don't freaking care. Oh gosh, where was I talking about Roller Coaster Tycoon? I saw the original Roller Coaster Tycoon was on Steam for, what was it, $1.50 USD? I was like, that is crazy value. Oh no, I went this way. That's why I went this way. I want a stronger shock because this is the bugged weapon. This effect works in your inventory. Let's go already. Oh, I'm so excited. We're pumping. What's up, Ethan? We're gonna have a good week. We're pumping, so I'm having a good one. You can't tell me nothing differently. It comes in a cereal box. Is that really where it was? Was there like a demo in a cereal box? Why does it, like, why is what you're saying, like, snapping me back 30 years into the past? Full version, 80 classic games in one. Cheerios. Oh my god. What the frick? I've been off all week sick with dog. Well, I hope the dog's doing all right now. That's rough. I refuse to do this. Oh, this is. Fine. Seems eager for a fight. Challenge this penguin to a dance battle? Fine. Hand me your bow tie, please. Oh my god, they literally take their bow tie off. I knew it was a ribbon. I thought it was a bow tie. It tells you how much I play this minigame. This is just not great for this late in the game, but you know what? That's okay. You're really sick yourself? That's what it means? That's sick. Okay. Here, when I hear that, I'm like, oh, sorry to hear dog's sick. Or when I hear... I guess slang has evolved to such a point that anything means anything, and maybe I'm out of touch. Like if I say I got that dog in me, that means I'm, you know, I'm a beast. I'm doing well. And then sick as a dog, that's one I guess I've never heard. We say in Canada too? I think I'm just out of touch. I think I'm just too deep in like corporate life where I'm just like, there are no slang. You just suffer. I think I should have got hit there. I think I should have got hit there too. I don't believe any of what just happened. Crook as a dog. Dude, crook as a dog sounds awesome. Oh, can you give me a soul heart, please? Actually just getting carried by pocket magic. I'm kind of loving this. I'm like almost Canadian. Kind of. I live in Minnesota. That's like the closest you can be to a Canadian without being Canadian. Also, I want neither of these. Why is this showing them to me? I enjoy hockey. I elongate all my vowels so my accent is indistinguishable from someone from, I don't know, Winnipeg, probably. Yeah, it's like being Canadian, but you have no healthcare. That's kind of the trade-off. Well, there's no trade. You actually just, you're worse off, honestly. It's like Canadian, but you don't have any of the benefits. It's like, ah, damn it. Oh my god, look at that dam. Good damage. Rural Canada? Because I've had, let's see, what are we doing here? See, I don't have any dots. That's why I don't really care about that one. I could gain a tailwind on a trade there. Do we still go? You're a 5-time streak? Let's go, Ethan. Let's get it. I'll take it with. It's a good swap. Basically rural Canada. Yeah, when I used to play WoW, we had a lot of Canadians in the guild, and they're like, wow, you're indistinguishable. Like, if I got too locked in, my accent would come out, so all my vowels would get elongated. I was like, I have to actively pay attention to how I'm speaking. More damage at close range. I could actually go for a hit of that. That sounds really nice. F mana recovery. That shit's lame. Tick speed? Wait. How does this read? Recovers 2 hearts upon entering a floor. You tell me I have to go to 1 floor down? Fine. Mistake you for a Canadian? Let's go! Let's get it. Let's see. Yeah, just take the bomb. I'm like overthinking things, but I'm like, okay, our damage is good. I don't think it's that good. That boss took longer than I thought with how strong I thought I was. East Coast or Southern? Yeah, it's definitely a different dialect completely. I want to keep the critical hit chance. It seems pretty good. Problem is I'm kind of searching for, because we have a bounty hunter license, if you got dragon slaying, it's like the one time I'd really want that, or witch hunter, because it's ×2 damage then versus either fiends or dragons. You know what, let's get it. Who cares? Happy? I'm never gonna get reload that one. Whatever. I could also understand like very basic French, so maybe I could convince somebody I'm from kinda Quebec, right? Quebec. Je m'appelle TD. Je travaille Tiny Rogues. I work in Tiny Rogues. Yeah. Yeah, I do. What about it? I'm putting in work right freaking now, buddy. Not sure about that one? That's fair. I did French on Duolingo for a while, and then I stopped because it was Duolingo. Also, no one speaks French in the US, so it's really hard to do anything about it. Like, you can't really get any immersion with that one. The damage bonus from lethal hits is affected by your critical hit damage. Kind of cool. I think you could just keep leaning into that. Right? You're pretty much just like doubling down on Sharpshooter, which is also doubling down on Lancer. Lancer, Sharpshooter, lethality. I know I can read French better than speak it. I'll give you that much. I forgot what I was, where I saw some like warning label on something at one point. And I was like, oh, I actually know what it's trying to tell me. And I was pretty excited. Son of a gun. It's really good we have 1 extra dash in here because these guys freaking have homing shots, man. He's from here and he plays up the whole accent like, ah, Minnesota. I could do it if I put some effort into it. It comes pretty naturally. We can talk about Minnesota, you know. Talk about seeing a ghost in a boat. I can talk about the Wilds, you know. My favorite team, you know. Watch the Vikings, the Twins. The Timberwolves, Bud. I'll just heal. I'm not gonna go that way. I can't even go that way. I don't have a bomb. Yeah, my accent is like very bougie Minnesotan. Only mispronounce. I only add the vowels every once in a while. I'm gonna have to play this from freaking slow. Never mind. Never mind. They're just dead. Favorite things are about Minnesota? Oh, that's tough because I love it here. Every time I go anywhere else, I'm like, I think the only other places I would love more is if I went abroad or Canada. Because I love the cold. So when it's like, you know, it's freezing out, I'm like, dang, this is freaking sick out today. I hate the warm. Because you have hot summers and you have like below, like significantly below freezing winters. And I'm like, that's fine. I'll live. It sucks, but now I get to wear like really awesome clothes. Wearing a scarf, wearing a... Are you serious? I can get more garbage here? Oh yeah. I could take that with, I guess. Oh, you know, 10's going bye-bye. You guys get full snow? Yeah. Yeah. I definitely had to... Like, my office was definitely closed a few times last winter just because it was such a big blizzard. It just wasn't safe to go outside. And we had a couple days like that. So I still had to work from home, but I was like, going outside is actually danger. Don't do that. Shorts and t-shirt? Sounds cozy. It was still warm today. Got in the car to drive home. I was like, dang, it's just like hot in the car. Dude, I can't even tell what's going on. I have too many like silly effects going off and then the effects themselves blow up. I kind of just have to lead her into my attack here because I don't want to get in there. Keeps us pretty temperate. Oh, I could completely understand that one. Close range threshold. My threshold is infinite, so I don't need that. Could you use debuffs? Oh, you actually could do that, couldn't you? Ugh. You could lean into instability and fear, essentially giving you crushing. But you would have to get the ring. I do kind of like that better than this. Yeah, I will say living near the Great Lakes is like a whole different biome. Because I'll like look at the weather map in the middle of winter and you look up near Duluth. Duluth is, you know, the major city right off of Lake Superior in like the northern-ish, northeastern Minnesota, and it'll be like freezing here. I'm gonna use Fahrenheit because I'm not good with Celsius because for some reason I'm forced to use Fahrenheit. So it'll be like 20 Fahrenheit here, and then you look up there, it's like 50, 60, and you're like, wait, you guys are just in a different climate. That's pretty awesome. Where I live in Australia, you get 105 here, and it's hot all year. I guess if you love it, you love it. I fall apart when it gets hot. I can't handle it. I'm weak in the heat. I get stronger when it's cold. I power up. Can you please show me something awesome? Conceptually, that's super cool. 100% increased trigger damage, which would mean 100% on this. But I kind of like the instability to play around with. I don't know. Instability is just fun. I don't know, man. I don't know. Good money here. I have this in case something goes wrong. This if something goes right. This if it goes right. I don't even know if I'm picking anything up here. I'm not even using Windglaive. Only 12k? Hell yeah. It's cozy. Freezing death blizzards. My man. The good shit. Kind of surprised this run is going well because we've not really had any red dice. I've like missed out on 2 or 3 boss rewards because it's always set or weapon, but I don't want set or weapon. I want something useful. Dude, our stats are ass. I didn't realize that. Nothing's above 20. You could maybe take something here for selling, but again, all these things here have a purpose. The only thing that might not have a purpose is the Spark Wand, because you kind of get that from Shock Wand. It's just, this thing hits 3 at a time, and this thing is just making the other one stronger. So this is for AoE, and then this is for powering up Shock. Freezing death blizzards. I'm just gonna walk out of this room, I think. I kind of like what I have. Everything has a purpose in my inventory. Because I don't need more things to sell. Nyan Cannon's goated, I guess. It would be really sick because it is a range damage, but I already rolled, what is it called? Point Blank. I already rolled Point Blank, which was your range damage is crushing at close range. If I still had that, I would keep Nyan Cannon because, or I would take Nyan Cannon because then we'd have crushing on the explosion damage, which would be big damn. But now I have something weird going on where my Shock Wand is getting the effect of this weapon. So the Shock Wand is blowing up, which is awesome. And we got hit, so I'm miserable. Blow up. Yeah, we are not that strong, are we? It just feels off. Very unique run. Just feels off. It might also be it's the first run of the week right now. I see more stats too. If I could get strength to like 20, 25 maybe. Like Goliath boots would fix me. This would not fix me unless the other thing's an obsidian chest, then that would fix me. But methinks no. Yeah, they're just like, eat shit. it's an alchemy chest. Like, oh, you got me. Perish. Oh my god, strongest weapons I've ever seen in my entire life. Relax, man. We could have Ruthless. Ooh. You could have Ruthless, but probably better than this. I'm sorry, I'm not playing with Windglaive. I'm not mentally there right now. I'm pretty sure this is stronger. This weapon ends lives. Oh my god! What was that? What the F? Okay, things we need to do. I don't know what I'm gonna drop on the ground. Fine, I will eat that fish. Okay, let's think it out. I kind of want to try this for one room. I don't think we're going to use Big Chomper. We already know it's the greatest thing ever. This run has found Trident and Big Chomper, two like S-tier titans. So now we're gonna buy 2 beers because we got to and then for the rest of the run, and then we're gonna use the rest of the rolls to try to get dice, so we can try to find a legendary, because if we find a legendary, you could find the legendary set ring, and then I can wear this set, and try to find another one. Please. I got two, I got one more roll after this. Oh, please. Thank you. 2 beers, perfect place to sit in a party. You know, you start off strong with one, and then you just nurse the second one, and you just kind of hold. Just a holding pattern with that second one. All right, we're set. Let's get a glizzy to go. Oh my god. Okay, melee's hard. Both the video game and playing melee in this. Holy crap. Blessed Hammer's sick. Dude, Electric City though. What is Shock? Oh my god, I forgot Shock 1, because it works in your inventory and it upgrades. It's bugged and it works in your inventory. It's not supposed to. You're supposed to have it equipped. It's making Shock 25% stronger. This is a shock effect. I was trying to figure out why it was 31 and a quarter. It was too weird of a number. So that's tight. You could take Pet the Dog for flex. I actually think the best thing is you take any of them and you just put Power Hungry over it. You want a bigger explosion for your explosion. It's like you want the explosion to be bigger. Yeah, I oddly think that's the strongest thing. My weakest part of my entire run right now is trash rooms, because unless the explosion somehow kills all of them, well now it maybe can, but before it couldn't. Sure. That's kind of cool. Your critical hit damage it buffs lethal hits, so we do need to find that set, or the set ring, so I can put this here maybe, or even this. I don't know. We need legendary. Please. Please. Oh, God, come on, man. That was... whatever. I don't care. This is very difficult. I'm melee. No more pain, no more, you die. Okay, slowly walks away from me. Yeah, it's getting pretty devastating. It's cool, I guess. More power, more mana regen. You could maybe do like a weird flex thing. Elusive is like psycho good though. Don't really get much scaling off this. I'm sorry, I'm dropping that. This is gonna be my like flex spot. I'm trying to figure out if I want to replace one of them. Oh, it's a tough life out there. Sitting on 73 souls. I just don't have anything to spend them on. If I knew I was going to complete this set, I'd buy hearts. But I don't know. And if I'm not going to, I'd rather buy mana crystals or stam. I don't know. It's tough. All the decisions are... Oh. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, that power choice was correct. It's beautiful. Set ring. I don't know. No, my soul hearts. I could have just walked slightly to the left. Give me a soul heart, please. I haven't had a shield or an evade this run, and I don't feel like myself. I feel broken. Like, not broken isn't too strong, broken isn't like my soul is ripped asunder. I miss having a block. It means you can just complete and utterly run it down. I can't run it down right now. I don't know, how do you play without being able to run it down at all? Nice. I'm like locking in a little too hard. Because we're probably fine. We just gotta beat death. I think we can do that. Good block. See what's in here. If we find legendaries, we can roll an extra time to find what we want. Or the legendary we need could just be... You're right, that's safer. But imagine if the set ring is in there. I kind of wish the set item, or like the item inside of that, will get chosen when you see the present, not after opening it. Damn, we got screwed. Go this way, because then you could find a legendary. If you go this way, the best you're gonna find is an upgrade. Like, it could go higher than a rare one time from like Magic Find. That'd be epic. But this could be anything. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get much damage in this phase. I think it's all gonna come from right here. Oh my gosh, I don't remember this being so hectic. Is it really that chill when you're playing in the corner? Oh my god. This game's so hard. When did this game become insanely difficult? Well, it's always been difficult. It's just that was different. Melee damage. I don't know if that matters, because like it doesn't affect the explosion. It's still probably better because the striking damage is super high. Unless you think you're finding the set ring. Yeah, you're not. Don't kid yourself. Don't pretend you're gonna find what you need. You ain't finding shit. No, we have to level. Also, we're gonna buy one dash. Yeah, next run, rapid firebolt lightning conductor. We ain't doing this no more. This wears at the soul. I will say, when you do stuff like that, it feels pretty freaking good, though. You do the flex to block, like, most of the stuff, and then you dash out afterward. Mm-hmm. It feels pretty good. You know what, maybe we do need that. This critical hit damage increases our lethal hit from lethality. Okay, what are we looking for here? More attack speed, more... Blessed Hammer is kind of cool. Student does nothing. Pack Mentality kind of does something. Mind you, we always get a slightly better 50% to damage taken roll, so like you'll take the lowest, but then it gets up, so this doesn't really do anything. It just gives you 30%. We don't have crushing anymore. I've had these blueberries the whole time. They're useless. I'm done with you. So over it. Oof, we passed that set, or that would be sick. We had Master Puppeteer, where it's companion damage equals yours. If we could have finished it, oh my god, 170. Tempted by that, tempted by that. Because this is, taunt's close range, isn't it? Yeah, close range. That's an enormous mult. That is an enormous mult for free. And if we get this set, oh my god. We could just put the set on. I think it'd be better than instability, wouldn't it? If we could just find a way to be missing hearts. Okay. Yeah, the missing heart portion might not happen. It has to come from doors. Because we can't lose our soul hearts. We can't just, like, legitimately, we can't just run it down. We can't just int out of our mind. You can hit once, I guess. You can just play poorly. Son of a bitch. You know I've always wanted one of those. It's fine. I'll say with one missing heart, it's kind of tempting to go over to the set, because when you put the hood on, you get one missing heart, so you get 100% increased debuff. So you would have Threat Reckoning, Taunt goes up, Fear goes up, but you lose instability, so you gotta ask yourself how important instability is. I don't think it's that important if you're just getting... Yeah, I do think it's better to put the set on. Alright, last second change. And then repair my armor to hold on to my soul hearts here. Then... I don't want either. I don't want any of them. I want legendaries. I want to be legendary. Oh, bitch. Of course, you had to be Cupid enchanted. Can't tell what's going on because of all the explosions, and Cupid just makes it that much harder to tell what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. I need to get hit by one of these, but okay, or don't. That's fine. You know, that's fine. Fair, fair, fair. I want to get hit either. I think T-Mac goes top here. I think she's about to jump in the air. Accursed fool! That's me. I think we're just playing it safe. think Tiamat has priority there, and you don't. No. Oh. I would have got hit both those times if I didn't have Wrangler on. Let the record show. Can you please show me a legendary? I honestly think I've earned it. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna roll this because I feel in my bones there's a legendary waiting right here. Oh, oh shit. I don't know what to do with these. It doesn't scale anything in my kit. My damage doesn't really go up. I get more attack speed, so it'll be 3.06. What does it go up to? 3.46? Hooray. Hooray. How much does my damage go up by? Like 100? Hmm. It's whatever, man. Hooray! The trigger damage. Ooh. Secret. Nova bombs, doesn't matter. I never noticed this. That guy jump in the air when he does that. I saw his legs go out and his arms go out. Like he's like, whoa! Whoa! Hmm. Shut up. Oh my god. We have lightning strikes twice, you just immediately go deaf. Shut up. Okay, on attack triggers lightning. Does that also mean our pocket magic is triggering it? No. Oddly, no. I think it should. You immediately go deaf. Deaf. You what? You would immediately die. I want to flex on one of these hits really badly. Oh my god. It's just so sick. I didn't even see if there was a place to do anything about that. That icon is about how I feel right now. We'll do it for one phase. It's so nasty. Oh my, what? You what? Well, how's this? I don't know if I've ever... I don't know if I've ever killed Amon fast enough where the first phase of the fight, like the first attack pattern, was the second phase, or second health bar attack version. What's this damage look like? See, this seems fair. This is fair damage. We like this, right? Alright, take two of these. This is a 1080. Kills you on the spot. What the deuce? Oh, it's because the damage goes up to 13,000, huh? And then because we're so close, all, like... Let's see. Attack triggers a lightning bolt that triggers 13,000 top end. But when you attack, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think there's a 6. Because we're so close, like... I I bet you all 6 of those hit, and then it goes off a second time. That's disgusting. Oh my god. Shut up. Alright, back to my reality weapon. Jeez, man. Oh, and then it was all getting malted from taunt. Oh. Oh, man. And then it was lethal, too, so you're... Oh, no, I get it. I don't need a calculator to know that one.